Not long ago, one could cross from this peak to the other without ever stepping on the grass. The crow's feathers fell in a glossy black rug, a sky full of birds, drawn by the spoils of the caravan men and their sative wealth. Travellers would make their beds on the soft feathers and gaze up at the stars, blissfully drifting beneath the mountain pass. Now I sleep with one eye open, a dagger in my hand. There is true danger here. Cultists creep through the underbrush and Barghest prowl the slopes. Where once you heard singing and the pounding of the founders' dance, now you hear only the beating of your heart.
very close now, my friend. This narrative seems to imply that Mitharu was behind the emergence, that he alone ended the deep gloam. Out of the darkness, fate brings a dawn. Doorway open. The unbound path. Goodbye then.
Hey, stranger.
It has been mere hours since the pass was cleared and the soldiers retreated, but already the hopeful crowd near the gates praying for deliverance. If what I believe comes to pass, none of these wretches will survive the week. They call it revival. It is anything but. Preordained activity has increased tenfold. They are brash and overconfident, but their ranks swell with the disenchanted. More will come, and with them our chances to act will diminish. It is good you sent me when you did.
More settlers keep coming. Every day. Nothing deters. You have my respect.
Safe.
Good to see you.
Critters? Honestly, that's shocking to me. Shocking. Why would chaos critters be drawn to my farm of all places? It's not as if I'm cultivating illegal chaos reagents on the property. That would be ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'll breathe easier knowing that the problem has been solved and the threat eliminated. And knowing that you'll keep our little transaction to yourself.
Thanks again.
Stay out of trouble. Hello there.
Do you have the heads for me? I'll accept whatever assistance you can offer. The city is too big for one warden. I'm impressed. Empty your bag and let's see what you've brought me. Wonderful. This is very good work. Well worth the reward money. Stay safe.
Be safe. Stay out of trouble.
You've returned. Alive. My scouts reported your successes along the road. They say it was a bloody affair. I'm afraid it was the only outcome. You've done your part, and now I shall do mine. Take this, and please, think better of Crownhold than what you see now. We will make it ours again in time. Mitharu, watch over you. Strangers everywhere. Strangers, I don't know which invaders are worse.
Oi, you. What's this I'm hearing about you finding and slaying all the giants? Is this some kind of joke? Are you telling me that you not only tracked these beasties down, but you killed them all? Single-handedly? This was our chance to redeem ourselves, and you stole the honour for yourself. Now, I'm a man of my word, and I'll pay you what I promised. But this is low. Some real faithless one showboating if I ever saw it. Take your money and go. Now we've got another hunt to organise, no thanks to you. Get lost.
We've expanded the facilities as truly a marvel of modern art. Here you go. This is good luck out there.
The old cinder pit caldera. I don't see a forge anywhere, although Orella did mention a strange mechanism. Maybe you can give it a try. Scald doesn't remember the last time we met. It didn't go well. Farewell. Yes.
Hey, got a few minutes? I hear you're the person to talk to if I need something done. The name's Lou Winfrey. You may have seen me around the smithy. I've been with Scold for longer than anybody. She and I used to smuggle weapons through the pass, back when she was trying to make coin and not trying to save the world. We've got a problem at the ponds. I need somebody who knows their way around a blade and won't wet themselves at the sight of a few fangs. Wolves. They use our ponds as a watering hole. We need fish, but anytime we get close, the damn wolves chase us off. Listen, I take care of it myself, but I'm only one man, and I don't want to bother the Crownhold Guard about something this silly. It's nothing you and I can't handle together. I had a feeling you would. You look like somebody who's seen a few scrapes. And don't worry, if things get a little scary, I'll be here to save your skin. Let's head out. Our fishery ponds are down the path below the cliffs. Keep your wits about you. Stay quiet. The wolves have gotten used to people coming here now. They strike when someone wanders too close. Smell that? That's them. A whole pack. Their leader is especially ferocious. Maybe if we kill him, the rest will scatter. But maybe not. We have to get rid of them before they make a permanent den and begin breeding. Are you ready? It seems you've done this before. I'm impressed. I'll put in a good word with Scold. That should be the last time we see those wolves. At least until the next pack discovers this water source. Here's something for your trouble. Listen, friend, I must be honest. I have something to confess. I may have brought you out here under false pretenses. It's true that the wolves have been a major problem, but their presence has brought a true predator into our midst. A troll. We believe the troll followed the wolves here to hunt them, only to realize that we're the much easier prey. Slower, more easily scared. If you're willing to venture a little farther into the forest and rid us of our true problem, we would all be eternally grateful. And we'd show it with gold. Iskaru emerged a year ago, a vanguard for their master. It was only recently that the Chaos King made his terrible entrance. That shows you how swiftly we fell. The kingdom was overrun, and the king, may Mitharu bless him, ordered the royal guards into the mountains. Now cutthroats and devils roam the streets of Crownhold, where once our children danced beneath the stars. Everybody in these mountains knows Scold. She's been a guide, a smuggler, a fighter, even a diplomat when the need calls for it. It was Scold who negotiated the treaties with the hill tribes a few years back, stopped the raids in the west, saved the city's whole supply chain. She's more than a blacksmith. She's got mountain streams in her blood, a will like a vein of iron. My gran raised me on the stories of our people, of the breaking of the pact with the Arathi, and our flight into the mountains. For 1,000 years, we became one with these mountains. We built great towers and dwelled within our royal city. Until Telogris came. We Winfreys built Crownhold's first fisheries and farms, settling the lake region so the first Mitharans could stay permanently. I spent my childhood running these paths and canyons. Leaving the city was the hardest thing I've ever done. But I believe in Skald, and we're going to take back Crownhold someday. Or die trying. Every morning I woke to see the city towering over our land, like a sentry protecting us. Now with Telogris on the throne, I feel watched, followed. That beautiful city now casts a terrifying shadow. I had faith in you, my friend, but having hope wasn't easy. I've only ever seen a troll once, and that was across a chasm. That was scary enough for me to never want to see one again. Take this. It's not a lot, but it's all we can spare.
So, they finally sent someone. 10 years. That's how long I've been warning the Order about what is happening in Mithros. 10 years. And what did they do? Nothing. Now Telogris has risen, and the rest of us race to keep Amalur from falling apart. Agarth, I didn't expect to see your face again. Not after what happened. I'm still not sorry. We go back, him and I. The old wars. Another life. He could show you some scars. A long time ago, I worked closely with the Order. With Agarth, Aelin, Finia, until they refused to listen to my warnings. I left the Feylands and journeyed west, established a new forge in these mountains, and I kept watch. I do. You stink of fate magic. I can't say I'm happy to see you, considering you shouldn't exist. But it's fitting that you came. May the abomination who wrecked the weave be the one to repair it. Not that it will be easy, even for you. It depends on whom you ask. He is many things to many people. To the citizens of his city, of Crownhold, he is the true ruler of Amalur, a figure who will rebuild this war-torn land. To the refugees and settlers moving west to join him, he is a liberator, a figure who will free them from the bonds of fate. Yes, that is Telogris' true desire, to unbind us all. I couldn't agree more. Thanks to the Order's hesitance, we are already falling behind. The timetable is short. As his influence rises unabated, the Niskaru will keep coming, endless and merciless. I am devising a plan to challenge him, but I will not succeed without your help. Telogris may be the god of chaos, but that is only in Ishara. Here, he is but a man, a spirit in a stolen body. I knew him as Wolf, a boy from Yulven. He was my apprentice, and my responsibility. Wolf accompanied me on many expeditions into these caves and canyons. He was strong, resourceful. During one trek, Wolf and I became separated, and he vanished. I believed him dead, and I mourned him in the tradition of my people. Weeks later, he returned, different. I knew it was not the Wolf I knew. He had been taken, consumed. Farther west, in the ancient Mitharan city of Crownhold, its great temple has been occupied by his followers. It is a perversion that this grand Erothi city has become a haven for the followers of chaos. Many in Mithros see Telogris' words for what they are. Lies, meant to disrupt and deceive. Those who have been forced from their homes or wish to escape the occupation come here, to me. Soldiers, scholars, farmers, alchemists, even other blacksmiths. We are preparing to take this region back. Let me see it. Ah, of course. I know this blade well, because I crafted it. A chaos sword. My own invention. Ugly, but elegant in its own terrible way. I last saw this weapon in the hands of one of my apprentices. I often brought my apprentices with me into the Chaos Realm. It was foolhardy, and several paid with their lives. Sadly, weapons like this are all that remain of those loyal friends. Since then, I've been unable to reach the Chaos Realm again to procure the necessary metals. You'll need to master Chaos, its weapons, its magic, if you expect to face Telogris. Come, bring the sword, and I will show you. Hello, my friend. Take this, the Chaos Flame. I stole it from Ishara with my own hands, sacrificing my greatest tools to ensure Telogris' destruction. Use that forge. Bring the flame that'll be Telogris' undoing. Beautifully done. Only I could have done it better. You may be faithless, but you still have much to learn. About magic, about war with Telogris. I will now repair the sword for you. Or do you want me to forge it into a different weapon instead? From this core, I could also create a staff or daggers. Understood. I will begin forging your weapon at once. Here is your weapon. Keep it close. Only those weapons forged in chaos magic will be of any use to you against our new enemies. Thousands of years ago, the first Niskaru hunters weaponized chaos magic. Swords, shields, hammers, armors. All the martial equipment used by mortals. It is the only way for us to stand a chance against Telogris' brood. Wait. What was that? It seems we have some unwanted guests in the forge. Stay close. Sometimes they find their way in, the sneaky little demons. They're nearly indestructible. Unless you know how to get past the defenses. Your chaos weapon will make short work of them. Hello. Chaos weapon is working. Now finish them off. That's it. Use your chaos weapon. Cut them down. You're a good fighter and a quick study, but you have a long way to go before you master chaos magic. The Forge is defended by numerous barriers and defenses, but still, they find us. I worry about the future. Enough about that. I will handle your chaos training, and the chaos creatures will keep your combat skills honed. We have much to do. It will take time and courage, but the best way to understand chaos is to destroy it. That means closing rifts and portals whenever and wherever you find them. I've spent years capturing and studying all manner of chaos creatures. Facing them in battle is the best way to understand their weaknesses. Defeating my chaos beasts will prove to me that you're worthy. Their chaos hide is similar to the armor worn by Telogris. If you can't beat them, you still have much work to do. You're one of the final pieces in my plot to thwart Telogris, and I will need your help assembling the rest. A sagecrafter named Callan MacLeod has made a great discovery. I've seen it in my readings. He's on the verge of using chaos magic in sagecrafting, but he may not live long enough to do it. You have to find him and bring him here. That's your mission. That rusty sword you brought with you, you found it in the Chaos Realm, didn't you? Tell me, Faithless One, what else did you see in that cursed landscape? Yes, I call it a Chaos Node, and I believe its purpose is to ensure the dungeon's integrity. Even more important is what's contained within them, a magical substance dubbed Chaos Matter. Chaos Matter is vital to defeating Telogris, and the only way to obtain it is to destroy and harvest these Chaos Nodes. Chaos weapons can be forged from Chaos Matter, and these enchanted weapons may be the only thing that can harm Telogris. When I forged your new weapon, I did so by extracting Chaos Matter from that broken sword you found in the Chaos Realm. Unfortunately, it was rusty and impure, which greatly limited what I could produce from it. If you bring me pure Chaos Matter, obtained directly from a Chaos Node, I can forge any kind of Chaos weapon core you wish. If you're not in a hurry, I suggest giving it a try before continuing with your mission. Goodbye. If you want to help, bring me Callan MacLeod. Wolf Godfrey was my apprentice, but that loyal boy is long gone. He was possessed by Telogris, the Chaos God. A mad god masquerading as a man, as a savior. His possession of my apprentice Wolf says it all. Telogris cares nothing for the people of Amalur, only for that which he can possess. I've journeyed all across this vast world, and the generosity and strength of its people never cease to amaze me. I was a pirate once, a fate weaver, a soldier, a war-sworn shield. I've been many things, but none of them seem to stick. My true calling is the Forge, where the coals speak to me in sighs and whispers. They come from Crow Peak, Gale Crossing, and beyond, all over Mithros, but most are refugees from the city of Crownhold. Together we will oust Telogris from his perch. I tried to keep the peace with Ambith, Arden, and the others, but it was not in the cards, as they say. My destiny lay elsewhere. Here, Its existence is an open secret in Amalur. It has ruled the mountain roads of Mithros since the days of the Durak. When Telogris came, he deposed the royal family and occupied the city. Many of its people found their way here.
We were close friends once, before he chose to fight me for control of the Fate Weavers. That was another life.
Chaos weapons can be forged from chaos matter found in the Chaos Realm. You can find plenty of chaos matter by entering chaos portals and destroying chaos nodes. Once you've obtained some chaos matter, bring it to me and I can forge it into a core for you. Use this core to craft your new chaos weapon. If you don't want to do it yourself, just ask Jock. He could use the practice. He's a bit clumsy, though. Honestly, it'll probably turn out better if you do it yourself.
Jock's a good lad. A bit clumsy, but he tries. If you need help with crafting chaos weapons, feel free to ask for his help. He'll be thankful for the opportunity to improve his skills. He is always holding himself up to the standards set by Wolf, my last apprentice.
Farewell. If you want to help, bring me Cullen MacLeod. Farewell.
Skald's been busy. I'm going to find a way to pitch in. Your job awaits in Crownhold. Listen, Skald's missions are important, but none of them will matter if you don't close the portals. To kill the chaos, you must aim for the heart. Enter them, find their senders, and destroy the nodes that give them life. Bring the mangled Chaos Hearts to me, and I will dispose of them properly. I must ensure that this never happens again. I knew you could do it. Keep it up. We're not through the woods yet. Every one of these you close means a safer Amalur. Let me count. Scald's been busy. I'm going to find a way to pitch in. You can do this.
Outlander.
That one hasn't paid.
Continued by Benedict Ashman. Chapter 3, Clinging to Order. When the Empire fell, our tribes splintered, fleeing into the mountains in a bid to outrun the dead legacy of the Durek. We clung desperately to the tenets of our angels, to their teachings and hymns, to the promises made flesh in the Holy Codex. We sought to replant the seed sown by the divine. The flame could not be extinguished.
Safe.
Don't you touch him! Haven't you done enough? I'd take a blade to every one of you, but it wouldn't do any good. Not with your protection. You disgust me. If only that were true. It shouldn't surprise me at all. The preordained would kill anyone, even a sweet old crafter like him. Not like you've ever needed a reason to murder. Bloody animals. Are you playing ignorant with me? My master, Callan MacLeod, the man inside on the floor, he was killed by your people. Never harmed a soul, that man. He was a teacher, a craftsman, and like a father to me. Sadly, I do. Your brothers and sisters have terrorized our city for months, kidnapping mages, killing scholars. It's a wonder we can still get through our days with any dignity. Well, you don't look like one of them. You lack the sign of fateful, the scar marking each convert. Perhaps I should believe you. Trust? Imagine that in Crownhold. Tell me, stranger, what do you see when you look inside our workshop? What does Master MacLeod reveal to us from beyond the grave? Good riddance. Yes. Let me see that. Do you know what this is? These scratches, this script. It's old Mitharan. No one has used this language in over 500 years. What was the Master doing with these writings? Our ancestors recorded everything. With the Arathi gone, they had no choice but to cling to what they'd learned. Some of the world's most precious knowledge is encoded in this language. It's very possible. Pages like these are usually kept in the Great Library. The preordained detest our culture, but they seek to understand it, so they can destroy it.
If Master MacLeod had made a discovery, those killers would have wanted to know about it.
Unfortunately, no. There are only a few scholars with that specialized knowledge. Many of them have died or been killed in recent months. But I know one, Old Tormin. He may be able to help. I can take you to him, but I can't make any promises for Tormin. He's a crazy old wizard. Bye.
Stay out of the trouble.
Beware the night markers.
What is it? I'm a very busy man. Mina? Who are you? And why are you here with my daughter? What have you done? We grew up in the university together, in Crownhold, but that was years ago. He pursued the rites of the Order of Mitharu, wished to know all the secrets. I, however, chose a different path. His flirtation with the divine, with forces beyond our control, are bound to get him into trouble. I've warned him for years. Yes, I do. There are not many of us left, I'm afraid. Scholars of our people fade away like words on a page. The messages our people sent us from the distant past must not be forgotten. Tragically, few care to listen. Visits from my daughter are surprisingly rare, and usually not with the purpose of seeing me. She made her choice long ago, chose to let our differences drive us apart. Now she only seeks my company when she has a question or when her master demands it. If only I could read Mina as easily as these old books. Interesting. May I see them? Careful now. Yes, I recognize these notes. Callan brought them to me several weeks ago. They describe a relic, a forger's instrument. Arathi smiths are legendary for their peculiar methods of crafting and shaping, but most of their tools are lost to us. This passage describes the location of one of these tools, Synoc's Eye, an enchanted gem or relic of some sort. The text describes a gateway, but I do not recognize the name. A chaos portal. The physical description could match Crow Peak. It's not far, but it is dangerous. Me? No. I swore off such games years ago. I'm an old man. I have no time for quests and relics. I tried to tell Callan the same, but did he ever listen to me? No, never. Killed? As in, murdered? How many times did I tell him to cease his futile searches, to give up searching for the wisdom of the Arathi? They left us for a reason. Mortals are wicked and undeserving. We've been left to fend for ourselves. The preordained are only a threat if you disobey. They can be bargained with. If you intend to seek Synoc's eye, you will need to be careful. If the preordained are looking for these pages, they will be looking for you. I implore you, for your sake and for the sake of my daughter, give it to them. They will see reason. They will not harm you. It's the only way. Come again.
What do you want? Sure what to do now. My master's murder changes everything. Is this about the rumors? I don't want to talk about it. Wolf Godfrey was a good man. He was a wise and tender soul. And he was my friend.
little ogress looks nothing like Wolf. Who has even gotten close enough to see his face? To think such things is madness. Frightened people will say anything, and everyone in Mithros is frightened. Wolf is just one more good man gone missing. That's all.
They try to scare us, to make us fear our fates. But we're bound to one another. Cutting us loose would end in despair. They seek only power. Power through chaos. I never took to the dust of old books and scrolls. Not like my father. He wanted me to inherit the family business, but I refused. Gems speak to me. Their cut, their colour. I was more surprised than anyone. It is a beautiful combination of magic and craftsmanship. Rarely do you see such harmony. One day I will have a shop of my own. You will come see me, won't you?
The sketches seem to indicate that the enchanted relic is used in the process of sage crafting to create a field of order magic.
I don't recognise the style, though. Probably very old. I looked up to the old man. He was kinder and more patient than anyone I've ever met. A diamond in the rough, you might say. I took up as his apprentice 2 years ago, and I'd be nowhere without him.
See you.
How wonderful. We're all making new friends. Fadeless one, you are certainly finding yourself in some interesting situations. It's almost as if you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Too bad you can't trust old Tormen. The old fool knows better than to lie to our Chaos Lord. Can't say the same for his daughter. We do not. But do not think for a moment that we will let you have it. Cease your reckless quest, and we may let you live. Unlikely, but possible. Leave Synarch's eye to the chaos, and go back to where you came from. I will let you walk away unharmed. You have my word. He's been in our pocket since day one, fed us information, kept us informed. My guess? Well, he thought that helping the preordained would ensure his safety, and the safety of his kid. What do you think? Oh, I beg to disagree. We cannot allow such a powerful artifact to fall into your hands. Ownership can be a tricky thing. changes in the blink of an eye, in the release of an arrow, in a last breath.
Come to Globus.
Dad turned us over to those savages. How could anyone do that? To keep me safe, maybe. But at what price? Did he even realize they would kill me? That he'd sealed my fate with his betrayal? I guess none of us are spared such a reckoning. How can I return to Crownhold like this? To Gale Crossing? The master dead. My father, an informant and a liar. Where is the future for me here? I must think about my next moves. My whole life has been turned upside down. It's all too much to comprehend. Dad, the preordained. Master MacLeod, you have been kind to me, stranger, and more patient than I deserve. But it's time that we parted ways. The next chapter of my life awaits, and I have a lot to think about. It's terrifying, really. You must get Synock's eyes someplace safe. And I haven't seen any of it. Maybe my next adventure lies to the east, in the Feylands. It has to be less exciting than this, right? Thank you for opening my eyes. Farewell.
See you.
What is it? Thank Mitharu. I was beginning to worry. I couldn't bear the anguish of losing another. Not after Wolf. I heard about Callan MacLeod. It's a pity. He was a kind, gentle man, and he will be missed. So, what has he brought us? Fascinating. This instrument may be the key to unlocking chaos in sagecrafting. Use it on my altar and see what happens. Farewell. Losing MacLeod was a tragedy, but his sacrifice wasn't in vain. With the ability to combine gems and chaos weapons, we can bring the fight to Telogris for the first time. But only if you're feeling ready for it.
I must be honest. Your current chaos weapon won't be a match for Telogris. But there is a way to change that. It seems paradoxical, but the influence of the Chaos Realm itself is what hinders their potential. So you must find Chaos portals and close them. However, the weapons won't reach their new potential right away. You need to salvage and reforge them first. Don't worry, Chaos weapons are tough. No matter how often you salvage them, you will always retain the necessary weapons core. Travel across Amalur and close Chaos portals, and then salvage your weapons and recraft them. Only then will you possess Chaos weapons powerful enough to face Telogris, God of Chaos. If that's too much work, ask my apprentice Jock. He could certainly use the practice. Of course, you will probably achieve the best result if you do it yourself, but if you're too lazy to do your own work, that's your decision. What do you say? Care to test your mettle against my Chaos beasts? They've been hungry for their chance.
Farewell. Surprise me, Fateless One. Each time I send you into danger that would surely kill another, you emerge unscathed. Not to say I'm impressed. No. Curious is more the word. Curious how the gnome crafted such a servant. One who would do his bidding. You must know by now that our world, our lives, are shaped by conspiracies, by great figures intent on imposing their will upon us. I was there, of course, with Hughes, with Agarth. Did you think those gnomes fashioned that mad device all by themselves? There is no other Master Smith, Fateless One. Only me. I gazed down at your lifeless face and wept. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you will be free. Telogris preys on our fear of being controlled, but control is what we mortals spend our lives pursuing. We call it meaning, purpose, and all of us have one. Yours was given to you, and so it often feels more like a curse than a blessing, more shackles than wings. But that will change. You'll see. You're right. I'm no scholar. I have no business filling your ear with nonsense. We have work to do. Our weapons will accept chaos magic now, but our bodies still wilt at its touch. You need to learn how to brew chaos potions, to allow you to control this power and how to defend against it.
Unfortunately, Mithros has no master alchemist, no one to recruit for our resistance efforts.
However, there is a book, old, locked away in the great library of Crownhold. It may contain the secrets we seek. Speak with Wynne Ashman. In happier times, she curated the library's rare collections. Goodbye.
I'm not here to babysit.
Good to see you. Looking for me? I wondered if you'd make your way to me eventually. The Arathi whispered of your coming. I know who you are. What kind of scholar would I be if I did not recognize the Fateless One? Your secret is safe with me. I spent my childhood behind my father's desk, book in hand, lost in the tales of Mother Glass. It was the mighty Foremother who inspired me to plunge deeper into the history of our people, our flight from the West. He is the wrathful antithesis of everything we Mitharans hold dear. He seeks only to tear down, to disrupt. And as a man, he is far crueler than I would have ever expected. It has been my pleasure to curate the collections for the last 50 years, responsibility held by my father before me, and his mother before him. These works, many of them from the time of the city's birth, are unique among the libraries of Amalur. The Angels of Order possess a unique place in our culture, and their spirits haunt us throughout our long history. In all time, Mitharu has only blessed one people with a touch of his divine guidance: us. We have ruled these mountains for nearly 3,000 years, shaping the cliffs and canyons with our dreams and our determination. 3,000 years undone by a single year of struggle. How our ancestors would shiver at what was lost to Telogris. Why am I not surprised? Skald Atlas sent you, didn't she? I knew this day would come. Of all the treasures in the Crownhold Library, the Tome of Synthesis would interest her most. She has tried many times to purchase it, even convinced me to wager it in a drunken game of knuckles. What she didn't realize is that I am a masterful knuckles player. Listen to me, friend. The Tome of Synthesis is heavily guarded. You won't stand a chance against the Preordained. It's located in the Forbidden Stacks vault of the library, but that's all I can say. It's too dangerous to get involved. One of the library's original texts, a scroll written in the Arathi's own Quartenian hand, and later expanded by the sagest Mitharan minds. Its contents include the oldest known reports and examinations of chaos magic, the most forbidden of all knowledge. Are you mad? Do you wish to get us both killed? I'm glad you think so. Telogris has been torturing all scholars and magic experts, hoping to learn more about the Arathi. If you have any hope of reaching the Forbidden Stacks, you will need to fight the guards and steal their key. Good luck. May Mitharu watch over you in your quest. Bye.